Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, the main goal will be to share with you the main energetics connected to the next lunation, the so-called new moon in Libra that will happen the 24th of October, and it will be at 28 degrees in the sign of Libra. So, let's start to say that, as I always say, all the time that we have a new moon, the sun and the moon are together, and it's a wonderful period to create a sort of ritual for yourself in order to think about what you want to manifest new in your life. It might be a new habit, it might be a new relationship, it might be a new project in your life. This lunation is quite interesting from an energetical point of view because usually the new moon indicates something new, but because the degree of the lunation is 28 and indicates something, 28 degrees usually indicates something that is closing, a cycle that is closing. It means that closing a cycle something new will happen later on. And because the lunation is in Libra, and Libra represents the archetype of harmony, relationships, the overall meaning of this lunation, to say it in simple terms, and later on we will go deeper, it means that closing cycles are happening related to relationships, and we will be able to see where we have disbalances in our life. So it's a new moon that is inviting us to see relationship from a new perspective, and also is inviting us to really learn on a deeper way, which is our attachment, which is mainly our relationship attachment. And this energy is really powerful till 6th of November. Why? I will dedicate a specific video later on, but it's important because we have not only the new moon in Libra, but we have also Mars in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, and Chiron in Aries, and all this energy together are really wonderful to go deep in our pattern and go beyond our patterns. So it's the best energy to heal our relationships with others, but also our relationship with ourselves. So that's important, and because Libra represents harmony, we are also learning the alchemy of balance in relationship. Okay? The Libra new moon is particularly potent and strong for all people that are born with a natal placement in cardinal sign, meaning Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. This means, for example, that if in your birth chart you have the Sun in Aries and then you have Venus in Capricorn, or the North Node in Libra, you're gonna feel more intensely this kind of energy. And so this kind of energy will influence more your life. But it's beautiful because, as I said, this kind of energy is like a fresh air that is bringing new beginnings in your life in terms of new relationships. And the focus for everyone actually, the focus for visualization is restoring reciprocity, cooperation, and harmony. So the main question will be, okay, are my relationship, friendship, at work, and family are balanced, or there are some relationship where I give more and I receive less? So this is the main topic. So you will learn over the next week and also till 6th of November, you will learn that we have the universe gonna give us a lot of opportunities to learn both our needs and the needs of other people without losing touch with ourselves in the process. So it's a, let's say, it's a wonderful energy for self-healing. Okay, now let's go a bit more deeper to understand this energy, also for those who are more into astrology. I identified two main themes that I believe that are really important, connected to the planetary energies. The first energy is, in technical terms, is called the new moon in Libra is opposing Chiron in Aries. What does it mean that? This energy, to say in a simple way, this lunation, I mean, is opposing an energy that is inviting us to gain clarity and awareness on how past pain continue to impact our relationships, and which choices we have made to overcome this pain, and is inviting us really to understand and to see and observe which kind of people we are usually attracting in our life, and which kind of people usually we feel attracted to. For those who doesn't know a lot about astrology, Chiron was named after a mythological wounded healer and teacher. And in astrology, this asteroid, it's not a planet, it's an asteroid, is connected to feeling of rejection, feeling of vulnerability, and wounds that periodically open up during our life. But Chiron, this energy, is teaching us that our wounds contain our medicine. So if you are facing this pain, if we embrace this pain, we can access the wisdom from the pain. So, to say in another way, the new moon shine illuminates old story of abandonment, rejection, betrayal, showing us where still we need to heal ourselves. Okay, so it's a time where we need to consciously we need to recognize where we are, where unconsciously we recreate all the dynamics in relationship. So it's a wonderful period actually to grow in relationship. Okay, second theme, this lunation is communicating with the other two planets but in a less harmonious energy, because the new moon is squaring Jupiter and Pluto. So what does it mean in practical terms? It means that this energy might highlight in your life, visualization might highlight in your life, might exposing power plays and dynamics where people might control you, or you might control several outcomes in relationships. And usually Jupiter tend to overdo, overgive. So this lunation in this particular energy is inviting us to observe how we may try to, for example, earn love or validation through overgiving, and is really encouraging us to cultivate honesty within ourselves and nourishing first ourselves and then the others, without having the tendency to overgive, because the less harmonious side of Libra is, together with Jupiter, is actually overgiving, oversharing in relationship. Because when we overgive and we overshare, we kind of limit the other person we are in a relationship with, so we prevent the other person also to share something with us. Okay, the protagonist, the planet that is the main character for visualization, is Venus, and Venus is also in Libra, but is in opposition to another planet, which is Neptune. And this energy is inviting us to pay extra attention, let's say, to all our relationship. Meaning, Neptune usually is an energy that is inviting us to see where we use illusion, when we adopt, when we use illusion in our relationship. So this energy is mainly asking us to recognize really truly from our heart in which way we tend to project, for example, our dreams or our fantasies onto others, and take back our projection and to accept reality for what it is. Because usually when there is the energy, we tend to have clouded perception, and we tend to see everything with rose glasses. So this is an energy that is saying to us, okay, where maybe I'm fantasizing too much with a person that I'm dating, with a relationship, and so on. Now, this lunation is, as I said at the beginning, is at 28 degrees in the sign of Libra, and there is another spiritual practice called the Sabian symbol that is giving us an additional layer to understand visualization and to understand how we can heal ourselves. And for this kind of practice, we need to check the meaning, the symbol of the number 29. 29 degree is also mastering the lesson learned through hardship. And from a famous book, now I'm reading to you the meaning of 29 degree of Libra. Meaning comes when we find the pattern that connects the various aspects of our lives. We gain knowledge by bridging the gap between the known and the unknown, and each individual's faith in their own powers of reasoning generally proves itself as they seek to further their range of experience. For example, when they connect with a different world or culture. We all have special gift, and our lives represent the rationality of our belief in those unique gifts. As we present this talent and understanding to the world, we require some recognition. We want to be valued for our skills and insight. The final mystery of knowledge is not so much the answering of all our questions, but the very disappearance of questioning. For this to occur, it means that we have to let go of any intention to persuade ourselves or others, and just know what we know without the need to have it approved or even necessarily heard. So this is an important lesson connected to always to relationship pattern and how we feel value. Last but not least, as in the channel, I'm trying also to give practical tools and practical exercises to work with visualization. The exercise for this week is identify your most difficult relationship right now, and instead of focusing on what's wrong with a particular person or a group of person, ask yourself what this relationship is teaching me, and then write down 3 ways this difficulty might be serving your highest good. Why is that? Because according to different philosophy and discipline, like Taoism, the Kabbalah, and so on, we find growth through challenges, and especially we find growth through challenging relationship. So this is the goal and the assignment for this week for you to reflect. I hope you got some inspiration on how to navigate the next week, and how especially to navigate energy dynamics till the 6th of November. If you have any question, don't hesitate to reach me to the mail that you find below. And I would love to hear your comment, because I'm improving every day how I'm delivering this video. So please let me know if this video is resonating with you, and if what you are experiencing in the upcoming days and next week is really what I share in this video. And tell me how it's going actually in terms of relationship, and if you're facing different challenges, and especially how it will go with your assignment. Thank you for attention, and see you to the next episode. Ciao ciao.